So you want to start making your comic. Well, hold on there, partner. We can't just dive in and get to drawing, though it does make for some good practice. We're talking about a fully colored, thought-out story with more than, 100 pages? You're one person after all, as am I, but we can make this comic happen. Here's how. Hello, and welcome back to Make Your Comic Today, a week-by-week catalog of my journey to create a webcomic. There were a few more people than usual in last week's video. Can't really get my head around that yet. Truly in shock. Thank you so much. Your support means everything to me, especially going into a new project such as this. Now, if you are new here, my name is Sol, and I want to make a comic like I'm sure most of you do. I have an idea, a vision, I'm super excited about, and it's tempting to go straight to work and make it all happen. Don't get me wrong, I do plan on getting the ball rolling, so to speak. But if we were to disregard the development process of a comic, we would be missing crucial information, such as a script. Do you have one? Thumbnails. Do you know what each page will look like? The characters. Have you even designed your characters? There's a lot more to comic making than just the comic. You can go on ahead and try without it. But for those who want to give their future selves a hand, let's talk comic setup. How to know when you're ready. First and foremost is the script. I know the idea of putting words down on paper is terrifying, especially if you don't consider yourself a writer, but having your story laid out in even a rough description is better than nothing at all. It can help you visualize the beginning and the end without having to try and hold all that information in your head, because trust me, it doesn't work for long. Another great thing about scripts is they're just for you. You can be as detailed as you want or as poorly made as you desire. Take my script, for example. I don't even have it done. It's literally scenes and panels with small details about camera stuff and characters. Nothing like a real book. But what should my script look like, you ask? How do I know if my idea will fit on the page? This is where thumbnail art comes in. Quick tip, you can do a script and thumbnail art at the same time. I found this helps me enjoy the visual elements of my early story, as well as showing me firsthand what the page will look like. Sometimes panels don't fit. Others are too cluttered to be read clearly. Once I have the idea down, I think about the dialogue. I write some of it off to the side, but nothing I consider to be final. Once all this is sorted, we move everything to the script. I take what I see in the new thumbnails, the dialogue, and throw it into a short written form. Theoretically, you could use thumbnails and no script, but I do think the sketches on their own could get confusing, especially if you take some time away from the story. Hence why the script is meant to clear things up for you later when it comes to actually drawing the comic. I neglected this part of my comic. I was so focused on other things that I didn't dedicate enough of my time to finishing up the first few parts of the story script. I have the prologue done and a bit of the opening, but here with Clay's dreary life at home, it stops. Now I have this crazy idea to make the comic full-time. Whatever works for you is good. Just be aware that comic making is easy at small scales, but requires more attention with bigger stories. So a script is your best bet for success and a consistent story. Now as for characters, there's not much here to say that I haven't already covered in a previous episode. I'll link in the description for those who are curious. But for the most part, it's best to decide on your leading roles. I know it's tempting to talk about all your cool characters at some point, but please try not to cram all of them in at the start. You want to ease your audience in gently before you introduce a bunch of cast members. Take it slow and introduce who you need first, then build to the extras. If your story doesn't necessarily need characters and is a simple A to B plot, you can skip this. Though personally, I like a bit of character to drive my story home. Whatever you prefer is good. If you're still with me, that's good. It means you're serious about your comic, and that's the biggest step you'll take today. It's easy to feel intimidated. A simple online search can bring you to thousands of already finished comics, and the thought of getting to that point is scary. You might ask yourself if you're even ready. The truth is, you'll never be. Waiting for the right moment will only lead to dreams and nothing else. The best we can do is prepare, learn, and grow. Write the script. Finish a few thumbnails. Try to do a few short comics first. If all goes well, there's only one thing standing between you and your future story. You. It's time to start. Thank you so much for watching. May your comic wishes come true and your story be great. If you enjoyed this video, or would like to learn more about my upcoming comic Ivar, check out these playlists here. But as always, keep making stories, and I'll see you in week 9.